Greetings, friends. The word for today is community. We're in the last couple of days of this lunar cycle, which began with the solar eclipse and is preparing for a second solar eclipse, which is unusual to have two solar eclipses together. And so this is a super potent period of time. A great degree of what's being activated for you right now and what's coming forward for you in really positive ways, a great deal of that is subconscious and beneath the surface, bigger than we can consciously know, because it's bridging time and space. So it's integration that's going back into the past and forward into the future and coming together in this moment in a really deep, rich way. So the best thing we can do every day right now is just show up with our personal practices and our commitment to align within. And from the starting point of inner alignment, then we're able to be present to this physical world and to the daily actions, and connect those from a connection to the larger realms. So that commitment to activating your vertical column right now, connecting above and below, and using your practices of breath and being in your heart, all of those practices that bring you back to your body and to the present moment and to vertical alignment are what enable you now to just really show up in practical ways. So the message of community today is coming from the sun and the energies of 17 Leo. And the support today for vertical alignment is through the celebration of our grids of support, the celebration of community, and the way in which together we are helping each other to transcend into new experiences of wholeness and well-being. And the images of a choir singing spiritual songs in their community and their church is one way of saying that. But all of us have spiritual communities in which the opportunity for a spiritual community of choice in which we join together to sing. And so feel today the celebration of your grids of support, whether or not you're together with your grid of support. Feel today the beauty of that grid and the way in which our practices, our group practices, create this elevated experience of beauty. And so the image of spiritual songs is a real thing. It's the experience of our practices, including music and song, which truly do elevate us. So know that today, in these final days of this lunar cycle, you have the opportunity to show up fully for the bridge between the worlds that happens this month. What you will, in balsamic phase, what you will bring forward and what you will leave behind. Know that today, as you hold space for that deep process of integration that happens every month, know that you can rely and celebrate the reality of your grids of support, and especially those grids today that transcend time and space and elevate you. So call on those experiences you've had within your grids of support that help you feel that elevation. And music and laughter are two ways to bring in that elevation of joy and coherence and beauty that takes us into a larger, expanded field of awareness. And I hope that doesn't sound too abstract, because it's actually very concrete and it's real, and it parallels yesterday's message of support of the beauty and joy of nature and singing in nature, and the brilliance of sunshine in nature, and the way we can connect to larger reality through expanded consciousness in this realm. Today, the expansion of consciousness is in our grids of support and our ability to connect with larger realms through practices such as music. And and collective, all of our collective practices. So we're in final stages of balsamic phase. I went to the oracle cards today and I asked for a message, and I thought I would perhaps get something about community or about music, and instead we received this beautiful image, Between Worlds, which is a perfect affirmation of the opportunity we have every month during these two final days of balsamic phase, which is to know and feel the beauty and power of being the bridge. And what we're doing now is bringing forward the past, preparing for the future, and we have clear perspective about perhaps the density of what is in the past, including what doesn't serve us, and the brilliance of what we're stepping into. So that's a specific experience of bridge right now that happens at balsamic phase. So celebrate your life today and rely on your grids of support. And an easy way today to raise frequency is to access feelings that you've had of elevation through experiences with your chosen community, whether family or friends, whether mystery school group or other groups that you are in that create your grids of support. So it's a day to celebrate community, rely on community, and honor those practices that allow us to transcend and expand into the truth of who we are while being fully in this world. So have a great day.